right. So it is the last day of the Calgary Stampede. It's kind of a special time here in Calgary. They call it the greatest outdoor show on earth. It is pretty epic. I got some video footage. We were there last night checking things out, eating some good food, had a poutine. So once I have a moment to do some editing, I will put up the footage for the Calgary Stampede. Anyway, so since it's last day of Stampede, I took it upon myself to go and buy a Outlaws of Thunder Junction play booster. And I mean, you can see on there it says the best of draft and set boosters. We all know that's questionable. I mean, I personally prefer set boosters. I wish they'd go back to the old format, but I get it. Things change. You know, life moves on, whether you like it or not. We've got play boosters and collectors now. Can't afford to do collectors every day, so here we are. Anyway, let's crack into it and get you started. So there's our pack. Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Yeehaw! All right, let's check it out. You know what? At first, I'm just going to do a little quick check. Nice. Okay, so they're all in order. And we'll start by flipping this art card. Oh, it's the signed version of whatever that is. That's the Savage Smash card. Cool. You know, art cards, man. I love them. Gonna be keeping that. Hey, let's get going here. We got Ankle Biter, Death Touch 1/1 for 1. That's a great little common. I mean, for 1, Death Touch is fantastic. You could pump this guy. Let's see here. Raven of Fell Omens. For 2, you get a flying. Whenever you commit a crime, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. This ability triggers only once each turn. Of course, crimes being a part of the Outlaws set. I believe it's also in the detective set, the Markov. No, not Markov. What is the Mansion set? I haven't ever cracked any of those. But yeah, that's kind of cool. 1/2 for 2 and fair bit of goodness in there. So Spring Splasher, we got a 2-cost 2/1 Frog Beast. Whenever Spring Splasher attacks, target creature defending player controls gets -3, -0 until end of turn. Hey, that's not bad. Really? I mean, that probably would have been good in draft. Okay, check it out. Vengeful Townsfolk. So he's a 3/3 for 3. Human citizen, whenever 1 or more other creatures you control die, put a +1/+1 counter on Vengeful Townsfolk. I like that. I like white, so I play a lot of white, and I think this would be pretty cool. I'm probably going to try and find a way to use that for a common. I think it's great. Thunder Salvo. So for 2, you get an instant. Thunder Salvo deals X damage to target creature, where X is 2 plus the number of other spells you've cast this turn. So I mean, fits in, of course, with your fast play spell slinging red deck. Okay, we got Spinewood's Paladin, or Paladin. How do you guys like to say it? Tomato, tomato, Paladin, Paladin. So he's a human knight for 5. He's a 5/4 trample. So I like it already. When Spinewood's Paladin enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Great in a white-green deck, I would say. Then we got Raucous Entertainer. So for 2, he's a 2/2 plant bard. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that entered the battlefield this turn. Not bad for an uncommon too. These cards seem kind of powerful. Vile Smasher, Gleeful Grenadier. He's a legendary creature, Goblin Mercenary, uncommon. He's a 3/2 for 2. Whenever another outlaw enters the battlefield under your control, Vile Smasher, Gleeful Grenadier deals 1 damage to target opponent. Okay. Resilient Roadrunner. Boom, 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 right? So he's a 2/2 for 2 bird. Haste protection from coyotes, of course. For 3, Resilient Roadrunner can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with haste. Now, that's kind of cool. That's almost like a Lorcana feature. Fits right in with a lot of the birds, you could be running from the Final Fantasy set too. A lot of birds now. A lot of birds in play. We got Malcolm the Eyes. For 2, he's a 2/2 legendary creature, Siren Pirate legendary. Or pardon me, rare. Flying haste. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, investigate. Ooh, I like investigate. Yeah, of course, that's create a clue token. It's an artifact with 2. Sacrifice this artifact and draw a card. I mean, card advantage is always nice to have. Malcolm the Eyes. I bet this is worth a couple bucks. Sweet. Ooh, we have a Mythic Land. Tarnation Vista. Tarnation Vista enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Pay 1 and tap for each color among monocolored permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that color. That's awesome. Ooh, me likey. What do you guys think? Tarnation Vista. That's awesome. I like it. You know what? I always love to get interesting lands. I think I'm not alone in that. I think a lot of people really love the different lands that you can get. Of course, there's a lot of spells out there that spells and effects that can kind of bite you in the butt if you use too many non-basic lands. But I love them. Anyway, that's awesome. What do we got here? So here's our feature card, Humiliate. So it's a sorcery. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Put a +1/+1 counter on creature you control. I mean, that's cool. And I love these newspaper or wanted poster style treatments. Very cool. Look at that artwork. He's just getting smashed to the ground. Lassoed and smashed. Here's our foil. Mobile Homestead. It's a 2-cost 3/3 vehicle. Cruise for 2. Mobile Homestead has haste as long as you control a mount. Okay, so mounts and vehicles. Whenever Mobile Homestead attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. Now, that's cool. I like that. I could play that sweet Mythic Land. Nice. And that foil is good. Look at them horses. It's like they're carrying some kind of like steampunk chapel wagon or something. It's cool. All right, last card we have the Abraded Bluffs. Oh yeah, this is a decent little dual land. When it enters, you deal damage to target opponent, and you can get a red or a white. Of course, it enters tapped, but it comes in tapped and does damage. Great card, in my opinion. Again, love those awesome alternate lands, and it's a desert. Sweet. Okay, so today's pack, I mean, as far as how the cards look, of course, I love these wanted poster newspaper treatments. They're awesome. But the best card of the day is certainly going to be this Tarnation Vista. You guys might disagree. I mean, some of you might say that this Malcolm the Eyes might be the best card just for playability. I don't know what it's worth because I haven't started doing the scanner yet, but I'm working on it. I'm going to get a scanner, and I'm going to start putting the cost of these cards, the current prices on screen. Anyways, my pick for best card of the day, Tarnation Vista. Yeehaw! We're going to the Tarnation Vista. All right. Okay, so that's it for today, you guys. Stay tuned. I am getting some Edge of Eternity's collector's packs. I've got them on pre-order. I'm thinking about ordering some Spider-Man. Don't know if I'm going to get collectors or play. Probably play because I've spent a whole bunch of money already. So I've got to keep it down a bit. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And, other than that, that's basically it for today. I'm off to celebrate my nephew's birthday, which is an early birthday. But if he's watching, happy early birthday, Edison. And yeah, thanks again. And of course, like and subscribe. And bye-bye now.